Hi, folks. How are you? Hopefully, I am live. Let's see. Am I live? It's showing me live. Am I there? I don't see me. All right, come on. Well, where am I at? Okay. It says I'm live. It shows me as being live. But dang if I see it. Are they showing it different? Don't know. Hey D, okay, I see you. Okay. All right, I guess I'm live. It's just weird how it's not showing on my page. I don't know. Don't ask me. I tell you, they have to change things all the time. Okay, I sprinkled the love a little bit. Hopefully, folks will be able to find me. This is our first 2025 20 minutes of paint with me. I am so excited. Sorry, guys. I just needed a little extra time off, I guess you could say. And so I'm super excited to be back though with you all. I do that every time. I wish the store needs to be a little less full. Anyway, put that in my trash. Hey Cindy, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling the love, Dee. Okay, so this is 20 minutes of paint with me, and today I actually have a really big canvas, a 16 by 20. I'm not on paper, but you could do this on paper. Only reason I'm not doing it on paper is because I want this to be for a possible future paint party. I don't know if I'll do it this year, next year, whenever, but I saw this cute little guy and I'm like, he's the perfect thing for a paint party. And why not just do it on the large canvas for the 20 minutes? I'm hoping my battery did not die. Nope, it looks like we're good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn us down and get us started. And so this is 20 minutes of paint with me. It's based on the rule of 100 hours. If you do something for 20 minutes a day, you'll be 95% better than anyone in your field. Or actually, the thing is 18 minutes a day. I say if we do it for 20 minutes, because we do this Monday through Friday, and it's just a nice round number that I can time too easy, that will be 95% better than when we started. So that's the important part, is I'm not here to be better than anyone in my field. I'm here to be better than when I started. And so I want to take y'all on this journey with me. I really hope you all join me. I did this some in the fall last year. This year, I hope for us to do a solid year of it. That's why I'm considering this day one and not day like 70 some that we got to last year. Because we didn't start it until I think it was like late July, first part of August. And so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get us turned down. I'm like, what am I searching for up there? So this is the cute little guy, and you can see my messy desk area here. I am going to be using some deco art paints because that's what I use in my paint parties. So here we go. I don't want to push that back any further, but anyway, hopefully it'll be good enough and you can see the majority of it. So how was everyone's New Year? How was everyone? If I haven't seen you before, how was your Christmas? I was live yesterday for the first time in 2025, and it felt like a homecoming, but it also felt a little nervous. I'm part of this patchwork of friendship, and it's going to be that where we have it's 12 creatives. We're all sending each other a 12 by 12 piece of art that can then be basically quilted together, hopefully, and put up. So yesterday, if you followed the event, you can go and watch all of them in the Crafty Bunch or not. But we painted this cute little puppy that's going to go to Lisa Boone, with Lisa Boone Designs. And so we painted this cute little guy. Anyway, I'm not 100% finished, but I'm like 99% finished. So hopefully everyone is having an amazing new year so far. All right, so I put down a little bit of buttermilk because I want a little bit of off-white. This is light buttermilk. And I'm just brushing really quickly. Whoops, let me set my timer. We probably won't finish this today just because usually I kind of time my paint party paintings usually take me roughly 45 minutes. And if they take me 45 minutes, then I know like my painters can pretty much paint them in 2.5 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't focus on like every little detail like, you know, some of my painters do. And then I also am not eating and talking and I am talking, but I'm not like eating and like stopping and talking with friends and stuff like that, even though I talk with you all and I do stop every now and then. I hope so. I'm not 100% sure if she has seen it. I think she has because I think I saw where she commented replay. I don't know if she watched the whole thing or not. I have no idea. She hasn't said anything. I haven't sent her a picture or anything. So there's still a lot of white space on here. I'm trying to decide. I need to look and see which one I like the best. Yeah, let's go with the pink. Now, I will tell my painters to do a little different than what I'm doing because they usually have they always have it traced out for them. But just because I'm doing this from scratch, and this is how I do all my paint parties, samples or anything else, any other sample. There's occasion when I start from a tracer. Y'all see me do that. But for the most part, I try just to, not that I'm against tracers. I'm not. But when I know it's something that I can freehand, I just freehand it. If it's something that like I don't want to have to worry about freehanding or I'm nervous about freehanding, I totally start from a tracer. We may do this several times part of this series just because I've got a few paint parties that I know that are coming up in the future that I need to design something for because didn't really have what they were looking for. I let my venues pick what they want. And so anyway. Oh, hello again. Did you lose me or did I lose you or something? You're like, hello. Was I not seeing your comments? Or was it just being weird that way it's showing up? I don't know. It was weird on my page how it was showing up. Oh, maybe you're just replying to somebody. Okay, I see. Yeah, I can't see it on my computer in front of me. It doesn't tell me that. But when I looked over on my computer screen there, it showed. So I honestly don't care how these two mix together. What part turns out more pink, what part turns out more creamy color. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's just a little interesting background. And that's all I'm looking for, is just a little interesting background. For our gnome. And I really want red on my gnome, so that's why I chose for this pinker background. But you could put any color. You could put any color. It wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what color. I'm going to go ahead and get my edges. And so just something a little bit interesting. And you can see I'm just putting it right on the canvas because I really don't care. If it gets too pinky in one area and I don't have enough of the light, I'll just come in with a little more of that buttermilk and push it out a little bit with that light buttermilk. Just want it to kind of scream a little pinky, you know, Valentine colors. Anyway, how is everyone today? Whew. Getting back at it is, I tell you, when you fall out of a routine or you stop doing a routine, it's so hard. It was just like it's so hard today to get on there. Like, I gotta do this. And I was, you know, I was like, I'm doing it. I was gonna start it last Monday, and then I forgot what happened. Work and all of that happened. And I had we had snow, and I had to, during lunchtime, you know, I'd been off for a while. And then during lunchtime, I had snow removal to take care of because being off, I had so much stuff that needed to be done, and just had to do at work to catch up with all the stuff. I had no time that morning, and then it was like I had to do the snow removal, so it was just like I ain't got time today. I can't start it today. Now you need a nap. I understand that. How is your knee doing? I hope it's doing a whole lot better. I read one of your posts where it sounded like things were drastically improving. So I hope I read that right, and that has continued to be the case. Getting past that first part of the pain is the hardest part. Mom, I had that too, and then she was so happy, now she's so happy that she had it done, but it was painful those first few months, but when she got past that, she was very glad. Very glad. All right, let's assess. Do we need more white space? I want to say we probably do need a little bit of white space. Also, I got a hair in it I need to get out. That's one of Kai's hairs. We've got some brush strokes here. I want to make sure we get those out. And I think we're going to need a little more white area. Yeah. Yeah, I think she also had some of that issue with the nighttime. And of course, by the end of the day, you've been on your feet. You've been doing, it's like you're tired, or you just like worn it out. I remember that with my knee. Like I've just worn myself out. And it doesn't take, when you have pain like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to just wear yourself out. I can remember that. I didn't have a knee replacement, but I had basically everything reconstructed in my knee. Almost, the doctor said a knee replacement would have been an easier procedure for him, because he had to basically rebuild everything in my knee, put back all the ligaments and everything, and so he said it would have been an easier procedure, but I didn't have a replacement. But the doctor did tell my husband, because my husband said something about, well, is she going to have a knee replacement? And he said no. But that would be an easier procedure for him. But they just had to reattach everything. And I know the pain from that. And in fact, that's why I never went back to agility. Not that I didn't love every minute of it. I did, but I don't ever want to have to revisit that again. Plus, my dog, he had gotten, older as I was recovering. And by the time I was where I could actually run again, he was really too old. And of course, not having done it, like us all, when we don't do something, right? You lose it. And so, all right, I'm loving that. I love that look. You haven't painted since the turkeys, exactly. And so I haven't painted a whole lot since the turkeys either. Other than what I had to for like my paint parties. I had a couple, that I had to paint the next one. Well, I had one I had to paint the next one. One I already had. And I haven't done much since the turkeys. So, other than what I did here live, I did the little trees. I did a few other lives, did the little houses. But other than that, pre-Christmas, like from Christmas on, I haven't painted until yesterday. Other than stuff for my paint parties, like I said. But that's one of those things, like once you get out of it, it's hard to get back in that same habit. But okay, so loving this. Now I'm going to give this a good dry, just because I don't want to, well, I might give it a good dry if I can get my, hold on guys, I've got my, all right, what is wrong with you? Come around this way. Hold on. Somehow I've gotten, okay, I got it all tangled up in my chair. I got my heat gun tangled up in my chair, my dryer. So we're going to pay and be 95% better. So hop on board, grab your paints, pull them out, paint with me for 20 minutes a day. We got a few more minutes. And I'm okay with it taking a little extra time. I have a lot of paint on here. Yep, Cindy, I get you. The holidays just change everything. When you're trying to get ready for Christmas, you're trying to get, you got your family coming, you got to get the house ready, you got to get the presents ready. Aw, thank you, Dee. I've missed y'all. I really have missed being live. I have missed seeing you guys. I love doing a lot of things, but painting is definitely my true love. I love teaching it. I love doing it. I love junk journaling too. So we're going to be doing a little bit of junk journaling. We're going to be doing a little bit of painting on my page. And that's going to be pretty much what my page is going to become. And I'm excited about the junk journaling world because we're going to have a summit in February that's part of the Creative Course Collab. You'll be hearing more about it really soon. We're going to have some marketing go out and stuff like that about it. But it's going to be so fun. And there's going to be all kind of teachers in there. So and then the painting, which is my love. So okay, that's good and dry everywhere. So let's see if in the next few minutes we can get this traced on, or not traced, but drawn on. My pencil is getting a little on the smallish side. Ready to be replaced. So I like this little log hanging out behind him. So I kind of want to keep that, although it looks more like because of the way they did the ends, it looks more like a V. So we can decide whether we want that or whether we want it to be more of a true but we're going to do something like this going across. I think we could probably have one end showing and then maybe not the other end, or maybe just a little slice of the other end. Do I want it to be, let's come a little bit further over and let's do here. And then our gnome, he's going to be sitting here. So here's his little foot coming in here. His other little foot kind of coming in here. Give a little space for some legs in there. Y'all know I like big gnomes. We're not into any smallish gnomes. And, I'll fix stuff with, it could be 2 logs. It could be 2 logs that he's sitting between. You're absolutely right. It could be that. His hand coming down here like this. And I don't know what I want to do with his arms yet. So I'm just going to kind of get them in and we'll figure out what his arms look like. Only because he may be holding something. I don't know. We'll see. Wow. That is awesome, Cindy. That is amazing. I love it. I love when our art does another one of like Kai's hair is well represented down here today. I don't know how it got down here so much, but it is well represented. I love it when things like our art brings joy to others. And I don't know, like you said, your church sold them. So I'm assuming like, it's like you gave it to them for a fundraiser or something, where they keep maybe some portion or all. I don't know your deal with that, but I love it when it's like that. I have a painter. I don't know if you've seen it on my page or not, but I did share it on my page. She paints regularly with me. Her name's Diana. And I'm going to go ahead and finish tracing this on just because tomorrow when I start, I want this to already be on. And I can already tell, like, I got it a little off center. But I'm going to think that's going to be okay because I'm going to put something on this side over here. Anyway, she has a scholarship that is in the name of her memorial for her grandson, a memorial scholarship that's part of our community college here in Charlottesville. And she's auctioning off some of her paintings that she has done at my paint parties where, that she has painted. And I am so excited for her and so proud at the same time that, it's doing so well. All donated to help with missions. That's awesome. That's awesome, Cindy. That is just so awesome. It really is. And I love it. I mean, I love selling art, obviously, to make money. I'm not, it's not art's expensive. I mean, let's just, but I love it also when it can do, use it in ways where it makes an awesome difference too. So we're going to have a rose right here just to kind of like balance this out. We're going to put one of these roses because I just really like it. And I think it is super cool. I don't know if I'll have it exactly like this, but we'll see. I kind of like it. I don't know if I want to just do one of my normal roses that I do, more my simpler rose, or make it more of this like little, more of a petal rose. Right now I'm drawing in a petal rose. It doesn't mean it'll stay that way. It just means right now we're gonna go with this because I do really like it. And I think in the end it'll be just fine. I think in the end it'll be good. And it'll be easy. We'll see. Something along those lines. And then we'll have like a little thing like that. Little like that. And you can see I'm just sketching on just something like kind of, not perfect. But I think it'll be okay. I know it's kind of hard to see. The problem with zooming in is you may not, you can see more than I thought. So that's a little bit better. You can kind of see there how it looks, that little rose there. And I want to put one, I want to have 3 in total because I like the numbers, obviously the odd numbers. So I'm going to have like maybe we have one there. I'm going to put one on his hat over here on this. Well, I have this heart that's going to be here. So let's see. Let's do a heart here. We'll put a little heart right there on his hat. And then we'll come over here and we'll put a little rose maybe up here. I mean, that's kind of how the thing was anyway. And so we'll just draw this in and see how we like it. If we want to change the roses to more of a we can. Lord have mercy. Kai is giving Dad a fit up there. He's like, be quiet, don't bark. And Kai's like, I got things to bark at, Dad. All right, something like that. We'll figure out what that's going to look like when we do it, but then we'll put some leaves coming down here. Guys, I just kind of like paint it or draw in kind of like, okay, it's taking up this amount of space, right? And we'll figure it out beyond that. And then maybe a small one like right here. Not as big as what's on here, but something a little smaller and a little closer to the log. Just, you know, a smallish one right here. Maybe change the angle just slightly of it. And have a leaf or so coming down like that, maybe breaking it up. Something like that. And I think we'll be good. So tomorrow when we come together, we will start painting all of this. And we're going to be using our pinks. We're going to be using red. I'm going to see about using either some wild orchid or some perfect Perry because I like that little like bluish purplish in there with my Valentines. It reminds me of like the conversation hearts, of course, black and white, and then a brown. I have raw sienna. I'm probably going to change that out for a burnt umber. And then some glitter. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. So join me at noon tomorrow. And we will finish up our cute, well, I don't know if we'll finish up, but we'll begin painting our cute little gnome that we just drew out and get him all painted up. Anyway, I will see y'all soon. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art and the Creative Course Collab. More is coming on the Junk Journal Summit. I am so excited about it. And I will see you all tomorrow for 20 more minutes of Paint with me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.